everyone, my name is Danielle Whisnant, and this is my final speech for my Communication 231. This is my persuasive speech. So before I do my speech, I want to show you my audience. This is my twin sister, Danielle Whisnant, and she's going to be my audience. So basically, jump right into it. So as you know, in the world today in the U.S., our world is diverse with different people, cultures, languages, and ideas. And we refer to this as the melting pot. So it's basically a combination of different cultures, languages, and combine it into our new culture, which is today. So due to this diversity of many languages in today's society, speaking a foreign language can benefit you in so many ways, as far as personally, financially, and even career-wise, in whichever career you decide to do. So I'm going to speak far as on the personal aspect. Speaking a foreign language in general can boost your brain power. For example, your cognitive skills and your learning. So basically, for instance, if your boss wanted you to put an idea together, to be a leader of something, and for you to put ideas together and make decisions for like your team members, you're able to make those decisions. You're very strong, you're very confident in that. So in your judgment. Second, it can also improve your memory. So every time that that you're learning language, whether Spanish, German, Chinese, you're exercising your brain. So the more like you're exercising your brain, so basically from the basic grammar to vocabulary, sentences, fragments, anything that you could possibly think of, you're working your brain to know the information, and once you know it, you can apply it. So basically, like I said, the more that you study, the more you know, which equals better results. And also, and my last point I want to speak about on a personal level, since you're also a bilingual person, you're able to communicate with others very well. And on my point, I'm going to speak from a personal experience because I've took these courses and this, that, and the third, and my favorite language of all is Spanish. So took this course in college, and like I was a little nervous at first, don't get me wrong, because I really thought I was going to miss it. I sounded like the plum food. But once I got out there and I was working at Walmart and I spoke Spanish to somebody, and I was so excited. I'm like, I can really do this. So, and the same token, it can help really boost your self-confidence up as well. And like I said, you can communicate consistently with every person. Like I said, for instance, like I said again, Spanish, which is my favorite, I'm able to communicate now with other people around me, instead of like my family members, people, and even again, like I said, that people that speak Spanish, I can just sit there and stand there and listen to and understand. I don't have to jump in. I can understand what they're saying. Second part that I want to talk about is the career-wise. So speaking of foreign language in a diverse workplace, for us, hospital, banks, receptionists, you're more marketable for different employees. And you can also multitask with speaking a foreign language. So, for instance, you have a new person that comes into your job, and they speak little English, but they're more Spanish. So let's say, for instance, you let the boss know that, hey, I can speak Spanish. So now, since you're more marketable, you're able to communicate fluently with that person. Y'all can work together, get things done, and that looks good on your resume. And even with your boss, he'd be very pleased to have that, and also increase pay rate with that too. Also, with careers, that makes you even more marketable to work overseas. So like if you go to Costa Rica, Brazil, any place, Spanish, or any other foreign language that you show, like Chinese, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. You're more marketable, and of course you can learn about their language, their cultures, and embrace that into yours, and basically learn from it. So, and my last point that I want to talk about is the financial standpoint. Speaking in a foreign language in today's society, basically, you have an increased pay rate in your pockets, which is a good thing. You can be a great asset to your company. So let's say, for instance, you're working at a hospital making $15.31. So let's say, for instance, on your resume, your boss checked out and says, oh, she can speak Chinese very fluently. That's a plus. So now that you're able to speak a second language, like I said, it's Chinese, your pay rate is now $22 an hour. And again, that's a plus because we all want that increased pay rate. And my last point I want to sit here and talk about is, speaking of foreign language, it can also, even though it increases your pay, it can also increase your way of living. Like again, I said, you can now be able to afford the favorite car that you want, your dream home. You're able to put your kids in school. Basically, the nice pleasures and luxuries of life. Because I don't think nobody want to keep working from paycheck to paycheck. They want the increased pay rate. And like I said again, speaking of foreign language can definitely help that. And like I said again, it helps you with communicating with others on your day. So basically, speaking of foreign language in general is the plus, and yeah, that's basically it. So basically, for my conclusion, now that you have the knowledge and the benefits of speaking of a foreign language, far as personally, financially, career-wise, hopefully now that you can be open-minded to trying something new, never limit yourself, because again, like I said, with this world in the United States of today, it's constantly diverse and different people, cultures, and languages. So basically learning that will definitely be helpful in the long run. So this is my final speech. Thank you. Bye.